Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is K. Yeah, someone asked me to make a video on how to sign out from Azure DevOps after you might have committed your code. After you might have pushed your code to your remote repository. Then, you want to get out of the link. You don't want to keep the link within the IDE, right? For security purpose. So let's see how we can do that. Actually, so many information say you should do Control Shift plus P, and that takes you to, if you do Control Shift plus P, that takes you here. And if you don't do that, you can as well come here and do Command Palette, and then let's search for sign out. There's nothing like that. So even if you do Git and then see Azure, it's not there. Even if you do Azure sign out, it's not there. So yeah, we got to find a way to get through that. So first of all, let's see that I'm actually connected. Actually, if you look down here, you will see that I am within a repo here. This is the origin dev and then the main. And right now I'm on this particular feature branch, right? So let's see. I'll do ls, and then I have a project within that test too, right? So let me just do change directory test one, right? So this shows that I'm linked now, right? So let me do git status, and then we have a file that I modify, right? So cool. Now let's find a way to go about this signing out, because it's not showing, right? So, and then if we click here, you won't see any way to sign out to. You only see sign into Copilot, and that is just an AI, right? So now let's go to the extension, and then we will do Azure Resources. So we'll do Azure Resources, the one that is, I don't know, this one is called Server Editing Tool. This one is Managing Azure Resources. So we'll go with this. Okay, so I'll clear my screen, and then I'll drag down so we can see, so you'll be able to identify when you're doing your own. So I'm going to click on install. So I've installed it. It's very simple to install, and then you notice that after the installation, it brought down the Azure symbol. So if you click on that, you will see sign into Azure, and also it might also give you all of those subscription and all of that. But if you also come where you're seeing your profile shows account here, if you click on that, you should be able to see it's still syncing. By the time it sync, well, you will see it will tell you sign in or sign out, something like that. But let's go into here and go back to our, do you see now that we can see Azure sign in, even if you use the same control shift P, you understand? So it takes you there, or you just come here and do this, and we can then say Azure signing, right? So it's saying that the extension Azure Resources want to sign in into Microsoft account, then you can see it's already showing like it's linking. Then you say okay, then you sign in with your account, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pause the video and then sign in with my account. So the purpose of doing this is to kind of find a way to overwrite, the other previous way to sign in. You remember we've already signed in with, there's a connection already from what I showed you. So I'm going to sign in with my own account. At times, it will not give you this if you have already signed in before, but I would advise that you should just, as soon as you install your VS Code, just try and install Azure Resources and sign in through this one. So it's going to be very easy for you to sign in and out. But however, I'm going to sign in with my own account, right? So I'm going to pause the video. So if you have the same thing, you do it. Otherwise, you will see your account showing at the top, and then you click account sign in. All right, cool. So I'm going to pause the video and then put my own account and sign. Yeah, so I've done my own. It's if you do your own as well, it's going to ask for your email address, and after that, it's going to confirm a code. So you got to confirm that code, and then it will sign you in. So now let's say we're done with whatever we want to do, right? Let's say I'm working on this file now. Let's use this file as an example, and let's just type, maybe let's just copy this, and then we will put it back again, right? And let's put this file back again, and let's just say test. Okay, cool. So right, so now we can just decide to, either push the file, to to the um the same um repo, right? So I'm just gonna, push it again and just say, um I'll do my git checkout, and I can also decide to just put the file, but let's just say we create another feature, right? So let's do git checkout -b, and then I will name it another feature, and just say, um, let me just do rd added. So we'll have that one. So we switch to that file now, and then we will do git add. So let's just add everything. Otherwise, we can just do the only readme file alone. But let's just do everything within that repository, and then so we're gonna commit it, and then let me say git commit -m, and say testing with new account, right? So I'm going to say I'm testing with the new account. So one file has already been changed. Then I will push my code -u, then the origin. After that, I just very lazy to do that, so I'll just copy whatever I have here instead of typing it. So I'm going to, do you see? So it's saying was I received failure. So we can also try it again, unable to access it. Remember that because we did initially I'm able to connect, but because we just did a change, we just made the changes to it. So I'll do it again. Let's see. Now, do you see? It's connected. But at times, if you're finding it difficult, to get the connection right, so all we just need to do is to run that command for troubleshooting, just a little bit of troubleshoot. Anytime you have a lost connection like that, and you have already signed in, you can just use the git config, then hyphen global, then you put your email address. I mean, just put your email address here. My email address at gmail.com, right? Something like that. And then you hit enter. And after that, you return back to your command and add it. The reason why I didn't bother to put that is because I knew that I just sign in into the account, and then it will see it. It's just a matter of 2 or 3 times. Right, so let's sign out. So if you come here now, do you see? Very easy. Then we can sign out. So it say the account blah blah blah, want to sign out? Yes. So we're going to sign out from it now. So now we've signed out from it. So let's see, maybe our old sign out. Let's copy something that is more, so that we'll be able to justify and call this test3. And then let's say this, and let's put this and say apply, or maybe we should just do a, you know we got to put the, let's just leave all of this. That's enough. Let me save it, and then let's drag this a little bit up, and then let's say we want to connect again, right? So let's say I want to add a fix, let's call it a fix now or something like box. So let's do git checkout. So, we're using the best practices. Otherwise, I can just push it directly to origin main. It's not a big deal at all. I can just do that, but I just want to follow this normal process that will follow on the enterprise level, right? So I will do feature and then fix. Okay, cool. I will just enter and switch to that feature branch, and then I will say git add. Let me just add everything, right? So then I will then git commit, and then I will say checking my fix. Correct, right? So we have one file there going. So then let's push it. So we'll push fnu origin. I think this is more to type. Let me just type it. Fix, right? Right. Do you see now? You see, unable to connect to the fintech blah 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 connection was reset because I have signed up. But remember, in the other one, in the norm, without these resources, we will just get connected to, even if you come back the next day or third, you will still be able to run it. Just apply that fix that I said. It's just going to run it, right? So that's the way to confirm. And let me see, so that you'll be able to see that everything that we push into the repository is actually valid. So let me bring out my Azure. Yeah, so I'm going to bring out my Azure page now, and this is it here. So remember, we did about 2 or 3 things. So let's just go into the test one. Let's refresh the test one, because it's under the test one, if you remember. So you can see we did feature read added. So we need to create a pull request for that. So just for you to see that those files are coming in, right? So if I create a pull request now and I just call it testing account, and I say reviewer, let me just say, I do 2 people. And then I say work. If you have a work item, I'll just connect it to work item that I have. But let's just this is just a purpose of signing in and out. So if I do create and all of that, and I complete it and then merge it and all of that, right? So just to let you know that those files we are pushing is actually coming into the repository, right? That's what I'm trying to confirm here. And if you see, we're trying to do now added to repo and all of that. So just for you to know that yes, whatever we are doing there is actually getting into this place, right? So it's getting inside here. So we just need to raise a pull request and then get it in. So that is the best way to sign in and out from um, uh, VS Code, right? So if I go back now, you see, so all I need to do is I will just use my Control Shift P, right? Look, then it brought it. Otherwise, you can also use it from here. You click here and you click on Command Palette, and then you either you search for Azure or something is already showing, and then you click on this, and then say the extension want to sign in, and you say yes, and then you sign in back. After you sign in back, you'll be able to log in back into your account. Sorry that the video is long, but I just want to make sure that we're able to sign in, push a code into the repository, and also sign out. So we'll be able to know that even if we leave our ID open or something, we don't get to push into or still get our link with the Azure account, right? So I hope this video helps, and good luck. Bye.